Hey math kids, we're going to continue talking about graphs of quadratic functions. We just have one more example to do. So it says to consider the function 2x squared plus 8x minus 10, and it wants us to find axis of symmetry. And then it also wants us to find the vertex, axis intercepts, and then to sketch. Okay, so to find the axis of symmetry, we have a formula, negative b over 2a. If we just, the same a, b, and c from the quadratic formula. And so we get negative 8 over 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4, so we get negative 8 over 4. Divide that, we get x equals negative 2. And so that's our axis of symmetry, x equals negative 2. Now, that is also the x value of our vertex. So all we need to do to find the y value is we plug this in to the original. So we get 2 times negative 2 squared plus 8 times negative 2 minus 10. And then we simplify this. And so negative 2 squared would be 4. 4 times 2 would be 8. 8 times negative 2 would be negative 16. And then we still have this negative 10. Combine these two, we get negative 26. And then we still have our 8. And then if we add 8 to that, we're going to get negative 18. Okay, so this is our vertex. Now, to get our axis intercepts, we need to plug in 0 for y to get our x, and then plug in 0 for x to get our y. So I'm going to do the y one first. So I'm plugging in 0, so 2 times 0 squared plus 8 times 0 minus 10. These cancel. This is y equals, so y equals negative 10. So that's the y-intercept. Now to find the other one, we're going to have to use the quadratic formula. So I'm going to plug in 0 for y. And let's see, these are all divisible by 2, so I'm going to divide everything by 2. So x squared plus 4x minus 5. Actually, we can probably just factor this. So 1 and 5. So that's, if we do a negative right there, that's a 5 by the way. So we get x minus 1, x plus 5. This is still set equal to 0. So we can set each of these equal to 0. Add 1, so x equals 1, minus 5, x equals negative 5. So our x-intercepts are 1 and negative 5. Once again, axis intercepts, we need x and y. And then it wants us to use all this information to sketch. So I draw a axes over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That right there. Wait, okay. I'm going to take that back. I'm going to count these by 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So that's negative 10. And then 2, 4, 6, 8. So this is negative 18. Well, I'll just write in negative 20 down here. But negative 18. And then 2, 4, 6, so this is negative 2. And so our vertex is at negative 2, negative 18 from this part right here. And then we have our y-intercept at negative 10. Our axis of symmetry is negative 2. So if we just go 2 more in this direction, we're also going to have a point right there because of the symmetry. And then we want to mark our axis intercepts. So we have 1 and negative 5. So negative 5 would be right there. If that's 2, then that would be 1. And connecting these dots is the hardest part for me. So it kind of looks like that. If you have additional questions, reach out during office hours, which is the same as math lab during this time. And until then, calculator.